Hare Krishna, everyone. This is Sam, the punk, and with the monk. This is a strange day for me because Valentine's Day is approaching. Just 3 days to Valentine's Day, and I don't feel complete. I miss my ex-girlfriend. And so I wrote a song for her. Do you want to hear this song? I'm gonna play it anyway. I've been trying to meet you, baby. Oh, I've been trying to seek your love, baby. Tell me where you come from, darling. Tell me where you run to, honey. 'Cause I am only here to listen. I am only here to fear. Tell me everything about you. Oh, tell me about the hearts you steal. There's a fire burning around me. Are you gonna burn with me too? 'Cause I don't really want this life here. All I really want is you. All I really want is you. Are you gonna leave me then? Are you gonna help me see? Are you gonna leave this madness? Are you going to bury me? So shall I run? Oh, shall I fall? Shall I fall for you? I'll burn it down. I'll sell it all. Sell it all for you. So shall I run? Oh, shall I fall? Shall I fall for you? I'll burn it down. I sell it all. Sell it all for you. This is how much I miss her, and so my ex-girlfriend name was Maya. Some of you might remember her. And where is she now? Is she happy with someone else? What is she doing? And so I feel quite depressed. I feel my life is not the same without her. I feel my better half has been missing. How can I do? How can I go through this?
Well, I'm very sorry that you feel like this.
What do you think about it?
Painful.
What do you think about the song?
Well, it's a very beautiful song you sang. You sang it so nicely. Didn't he sing it so nicely?
Yeah.
So it's good to express how you're feeling in this way.
But
And at the moment, I'm sure you feel that you're gonna feel like this forever. This sadness, right?
this is gonna be forever.
How can you get over?
How could I ever get over?
It's
I'm not gonna be able
insurmountable.
to forget all the so many beautiful memories together. That was the best time of my life with her,
This Maya, she was very beautiful.
wasn't she?
And you knew each other for like 3 days.
That's not important. That's not important. Because we were soulmates. Not a matter of how many days we spent together. We really had a deep, profound connection. But that it's gone missing. And I don't know. Will I ever find someone like her?
Maybe not just like her. But you know, I suppose you came to see me for some reason.
Yeah, but I'm desperate this time. I don't think that you, with your philosophy, your Hare Krishna philosophy, can do anything about this. This is too deep within me. And but yeah, I mean, I'm just opening my heart. I'm just revealing, and I'm sorry for being so depressed. But Valentine's Day is, it's there. It's coming, and I'm just gonna spend it just by myself. And I'm young. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't deserve this. I don't know.
Poor Sam. But maybe I don't have the answers to help you, because perhaps this philosophy isn't what you need to hear right now. But there may be some other people around that have some ideas that maybe will be able to cheer you up somehow, give you some good advice.
Yeah, because after all, everybody, I guess I'm not the only one who went through this. So maybe...
Maybe they have something to say. Should we ask?
Let's ask.
Yeah? Okay, let's go. Who do you want to ask first?
Is there any of you like to try and kind to help me, or anything to share with me? What should I do?
Everything's changing.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean? You have a beautiful memory with a beautiful experience, right? And that's still there.
That was more than beautiful.
But it's a memory, because it's not now.
It's painful.
It's painful, the memory, but the pain is an emotion which is attached to the memory. And that's not to say that that's wrong. That's perfectly valid as a human. But your level of attachment to the emotion, which is not in this now, may be slightly stronger, and something to come to terms with, knowing it's still there, knowing the pain is there, but slightly shifting the perception of it, and knowing that in this now is beautiful, just as that memory was beautiful.
So you're saying I should learn to appreciate the suffering, because there's a lesson within the darkness, something like that. I don't know if I'm strong enough. But thank you so much for your words, your kind words. Actually, I feel better. I feel a little better. It seems like I'm not the only one going through this. Maybe there are many souls out there like me, just being without a partner for Valentine's Day. So, anyone else feels like sharing something? And what's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Well, I think a broken heart is one of the worst things that could happen to anyone, especially on Valentine's Day. But it's about seeing through the past and looking what you have in the future and cherishing every single moment, and to truly appreciate the wholeness of your existence, that the now is the most important, and that you're not simply her, and you will always be together in your heart, and that you can always find and become greater, and you always find love, because if you believe that, then you are love.
So you're saying that I don't need her to feel love within myself?
It is about acceptance. It's about embracing yourself for who you are.
This is interesting. It's interesting. Acceptance. So who I am does not depend on her?
No, it depends on who you are and who you believe yourself to be. And it's about letting go of the past sometimes in order to achieve a greater future.
So why do I feel so broken? Why do I feel so broken?
Sometimes it's about you need to detach yourself perhaps from people, because people are simply, they too are part of reality, but they are not you. They are too also of material, and sometimes you have to transcend beyond that. Sometimes it's about letting go.
This is very philosophical. You seem quite advanced, quite spiritually advanced. I'm just a punk, and I don't know if I'll be able to apply all those principles to my situation. Guys, do you think I can do without her? Let's hear from a girl.
Say from Chloe, she's quite expert. Girls generally are better at dealing with emotional problems than men. Men usually get drunk or kill themselves. But women are more sensible. Maybe we can ask advice from Chloe.
Please, Chloe.
Maybe from that experience you learned something from being with her and then not being with her anymore. So maybe you learned something there. I don't know what it might be, but something very specific. But then moving on from that, you've learnt whatever experience you had to learn with that person. So it's helped you to grow in a certain way. But now you need to grow in a different way by having a different experience.
I need something else, a different experience. Thank you, Chloe. Maybe a better experience. Maybe there's something more. Will I ever be able to find something better than that? Maybe I'm just clinging on to the past. And maybe I should, I don't know. I'm confused. Please, I need help. Anyone else?
Ice cream. Ice cream will never let you down. It'll never run away. Yeah.
But what type
Fill
of
the
ice
gap
cream?
with ice
You
cream.
mean vegan ice cream?
If that's your thing.
Ice cream.
You can rely on ice cream.
Yeah, maybe I should just eat ice cream and let it pass. Let it pass. What you guys think? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Jasmine, please share your wisdom with me.
I'm not very good with relationships, so I can't.
I'm not
really
either.
say.
I'm not either. Every time I had a girlfriend, I ended up suffering like anything, and it never worked out.
Most relationships don't work out, though. Unfortunately, that's part of the material world.
The material world.
If you, a lot of people when they're in relationships, they rely on each other very strongly. So when it ends, there's a lot of attachment there. People, when they get into relationships, they should be prepared to be. They should prepare themselves before they get into a relationship in the first place. But I know I'm quite cynical in that regard.
So maybe you're saying that I'm suffering now. I got into this state. Not just because of her, it's not her fault. Maybe it was a problem within me. So maybe I should look, what you're saying is that the root cause of my suffering now is not aside, is not on her, is in me. Maybe I should meditate, purify, I don't know. What do you, monk? What do you think?
You want me to film myself? Well, maybe you want to be in the video as well, but you can give to. I mean, what advice can I give you? I'm just a monk, you know? I don't know anything about that stuff, right? But what is interesting is usually the problems with relationships is lack of understanding of the other person due to a lack of understanding of ourselves. Because we're not comfortable in our own skins. We reflect that discomfort upon the other person. So, according to, you can say, Hare Krishna culture, the first step before venturing into a responsible relationship with another person is make sure we have a good understanding who we are as individuals. Improve our characters, develop good qualities, and make sure you have enough money as well.
Because I thought I would develop myself as a person by being with her, you know, like growing together and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it, but you know, it hasn't really worked out. As you see in the modern world, relationships are very troublesome. They often fall apart. So, whereas in traditional society you can say it's kind of old-fashioned, but at the same time those relationships stood the test of time. So what's a better situation? Long term. So developing good qualities, developing character, having values that you live your life by. These are sources of strength. And so when difficult times come, you're able to ride the waves and surf your way out of there and stay in touch, stay close with the other person. So these kind of relationships, not just between a man and woman, but also friendship, parental relationships, all these different types of relationships can be better just simply by knowing yourself better. So that's my advice. Learn how to know yourself more.
So I don't need a partner to get to know myself more. A life companion, someone I can rely on.
No, of course, a relationship is how you learn about yourself more deeply, but to begin with, you have to have understanding of yourself. To some degree, has to be there.
So maybe I just rushed into that relationship with Maya. That's why it didn't work out. I was too passionate. It was just passion. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you only knew her for how long?
Yeah, you know, just 3 days. But it was like a lifetime together. You know.
So, relationships are supposed to last for a whole lifetime. That's a long time. So that means something more substantial has to be there. Something beyond the superficial, beyond just the bodily attraction. There has to be a deep respect and understanding. Ready to make sacrifice for that other person.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. The world runs on sacrifice.
Yeah. I don't think she was ready to make sacrifice for me.
Well, that's we saw because she immediately walked off with another guy, didn't she?
Yeah. And
Yeah, almost immediately.
She didn't like me being spiritual. That's also I felt strange about that.
Yeah. And we're not quite sure if she was actually a girl either.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me because I loved her. Her or him doesn't matter. I loved him. Him. Her.
Yeah. So it's very nice. But
It seems that I need to develop a complete new understanding of what love is. It seems that maybe like my understanding of love is completely wrong.
Yeah, perhaps it could
Selfish and based on Hollywood movies.
be. So what are you going to do about it?
I'm just gonna try my best to become stronger. Just go within myself and try to find love within myself. What do you think?
And how are you going to do that?
I don't know, maybe more reading of spiritual subject matters, more chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, more association with like-minded people, like spiritually inclined people. People are not shallow, people who don't actually go for, just one-night stands or that sort of shallow love. Is that a good idea?
Could give it a try. So, yeah, apparently I've heard that the soul is basically full of love. But because we don't know where to place it, we try to put it here and there and everywhere. But it's meant to be reposed in a particular place to a particular person.
What is that place? Who's that person?
Well, according to Bhagavad Gita, the person is Krishna.
Krishna.
So by learning to love the source of everything, we automatically love all the individual parts and parcels of that original source, that original person. You cannot, because they're all related on a spiritual platform.
can I love Krishna if I don't see him? If I don't know him, how can I develop a relationship with Krishna?
Well, first of all, we chant Krishna's names. Learn about Krishna. Understand his qualities, pastimes, character. And in this way, we develop those loving feelings. It's very natural, it's very easy. And then from that practice, we learn how to share those feelings with everybody else. Because love is for everybody.
So you're saying that it all starts with meditation on the holy sound of the holy names? Shall we give it a try?
I think we'll have to.
What do you guys think? Thank you, Jeremy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Thank you, everyone. I really feel better now. Thank you, everyone. You're all good friends of mine. Hare Krishna, everyone. This is all from Canterbury for today. London College of Vedic Studies. See you next Monday. Hare Krishna.